I hate giving this narrative any fuel because I don't give a We were at a UFC event. I didn't feel like being live streamed. So I politely asked him, very politely. He's my friend. We work together with Prime. I was like, hey, bro, do you mind switching seats with me just so you can face the other way? Because I just don't feel like being live streamed all night. I think it rubbed him a little bit of the wrong way. Then he snapped on my brother. I only have so much tolerance for people who are talking shit about Jake. So I texted JiDion. I was like, hey, bro, I think you went a little too far with Jake. Hopped on the phone. I was like, if you ever want to clear anything up, and he like apologized, whatever, and kind of rubbed him the wrong way. So when this Dylan started coming out, and by the way, that was the extent of my conversation with JiDion. JiDion's stoking the fire with Dylan. Get back on Twitter, you're the funniest guy ever. And I'm in my head, I'm like, you worked with us, with Prime. You've been on my podcast. We're friends. We have open dialogue. I even gave you advice with some stiff stuff in your career. Because of these two things that I think were very reasonable, why are you completely flipping to someone who is an evil human? Especially as a person who is as supposedly good virtued as JiDion is.
Nah, he's a good guy.
Why choose Dylan Dennis, an actual evil human?
Do you believe Logan Paul? Even after hearing his side of the story, people are not buying it.
I think you guys need to connect again.
Yeah, I do need to connect. He's a good guy.
He's a good
so
kid,
You're a good guy too.
So what happened?
Yeah,
Tell me what happened, bro. I was at this press conference. I just threw a cake of Dylan Dennis' head at Dylan Dennis.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yo, you two-faced. And he's like, yo, dude, what about you and KSI? What about, won't be real with KSI? And I didn't understand what he was saying. And he says he doesn't need to be real with me because I'm not real, but I've only kept it real with JiDion. I don't know the young man.
Logan was very heated after the press conference. I know he says that Dylan Dennis has not affected his mental state, but I think we all see that it does bother him, as it would bother you and it would bother me. But one thing that I don't get is that Logan used to shove the camera in people's faces for views back when he was doing the daily vlogs. So he should be able to have some type of comprehension as to what JiDion was doing to get his views. Now let's hear JiDion's side of the story.
Mike hit me up. Mike was like, bro, dog. I called Logan and I'm like, hey, I just want to apologize for bringing your name into all that. He was like, yeah, man, bro, you didn't have to bring me into it. And I was just like, I just been frustrated. I've been getting a lot of about the whole can you move situation, then seeing your brother. I mean, he was like, really, dog? No way. You been getting a lot of for that, bro? What? I didn't know. It just felt so fake. Like when I got off the phone with him, I was just like, bro, I went hard as with a company that you partially own. Because people are out here being like, oh, Logan brought JiDion into Prime. No, Logan did not bring me into Prime, chat. My manager, Mams, he brought me into Prime. That's who made the... Mams and the owner of Prime brought me into Prime.
So what do you think? Is the relationship ruined, or can they fix things? I will keep you updated. Please like, comment, and subscribe so I can quit my job and get out of $100,000 college debt.